Been getting a lot of talk about Prop 50 over in California, and I think it's time we had a little chat about it. Greetings and felicitations again, my fellow perceptive purple people. I wanted to take a few moments to talk with you about gerrymandering questions, gaslighting, and its negative effects on the electorate. I was recently asked a question regarding the recent passage, lawsuit, and subsequent vindication for the use of the gerrymandering maps of California as approved by the voters in Proposition 50 this past year. During this discussion, at Lena Chun-CC, or C, I don't know, anyway, asked the following question. You don't think both states are gerrymandering now that it's legal to do so based on partisanship? Missouri, North Carolina, Ohio, and Utah are done, and states like New York and Florida are trying. Fair enough. Well, at Luna Chun-C6Z, my answer is indeed. The Independent Commission was the correct choice for California, and I would certainly prefer non-gerrymandered districts across the country. In fact, Proposition 50 included support to promote this very thing. But the choice of Texas's legislature to forcibly gerrymander their districts to unfairly affect the upcoming midterms forced this situation into being. Californians understood the assignment, even if temporary. Even if, in fact, especially if California had chosen otherwise, these other states would have had no choice, thanks to Texas, but to follow suit. Again, this whole thing starts with Trump getting his Texas cronies to do his bidding. Had that not happened, or something similar in another magnified state, there would have not had been a Prop 50 in California. A truly saddening thing to see, to be sure, as our general position is most decidedly against gerrymandering, as we view such as an unbalanced force that in turn can unreasonably skew the balance of the government, such as we're seeing now, I might add. So much has the balance fallen. And with such clear and obvious attempts by Trump and his enablers in these states to make it even more unbalanced, we find ourselves in agreement with that which we would otherwise abhor, just to try to counter this national gerrymandering attempt of a dishonorable president and try to keep that balance. These are the times we live in, friends and neighbors. At least I can give California a few purple credits on this move. Firstly, they limited the scope of time that this would be used to next normal redistricting in a few years. Secondly, they included funding to encourage other states, such as Texas, to create and use nonpartisan districting boards to lessen gerrymandering in general. And, most importantly, and distinctly different than these other states engaging in such, California put the whole thing up to a general vote of its citizenry for approval, instead of some backroom deal without the people's input. Does this mean that we support doing this in general? Hell no. As evidenced by the vote in Proposition 50, the tyranny of the majority is an ongoing concern. If you have a state that has a majority of one party or the other, you stand a real risk of using that vote to cover over serious gerrymandering problems. So this was an extreme measure for an extreme circumstance, and the proposition made this intent clear with the language in the actual wording of the proposition that supported the intent, hence our support. So what are your thoughts about this? Do you find our position reasonable, or do you have more logical and/or rational ideas on the subject? Do be prepared for vigorous yet polite debate, but let's hear it. As always, I'll see you in the comment section below. Till our next chat, remember to keep your balance and stay purple, people. We'll see you again real soon, and let's get America together again.